We're going to move back to the forecast. It's an active one. We're tracking heavy rainfall for the rest of the week.
And meteorologist Cassie Nolly is joining us now. Cassie, there are a lot of terms that can get pretty confusing when it comes to tropical storms and hurricanes, but they are not all the same thing.
They are not. And we've had a lot of questions about this from viewers through the last 24 hours asking, wait, I thought it was called a hurricane or a tropical storm. Where does cyclone come in? Because up until today, the system in the Western Caribbean has been called potential tropical cyclone 9. So what's in a name? Well, first of all, a cyclone is just a general term for a low pressure system. So calling it a potential tropical cyclone just means that a tropical low pressure system could be forming. So there's nothing new with that. That's been for a couple years now. The National Hurricane Center uses the term potential tropical cyclone as a technicality, because unless something has a name, they cannot be issuing products for it, like watches or warnings. So they give it the name potential tropical cyclone and then the number, so that they can go ahead and start issuing watches or warnings if the system isn't developed enough yet, but the impacts are going to begin in a short period of time. So that's where the whole potential tropical cyclone idea comes along with. It really started after Superstorm Sandy back in 2012. We'll come back to that in just a minute. But a potential tropical cyclone then becomes a tropical storm once it is organized enough to receive that name. Now, as I mentioned in 2012, if you remember, Superstorm Sandy became post-tropical before it actually made landfall in New Jersey. So all of the tropical alert watches and warnings were dropped, and it caught people off guard because of a change in the name. So that's why the National Hurricane Center has gone ahead and changed the technicalities, the nomenclature. But in the end, a cyclone is the same thing as a tropical storm, which then becomes a hurricane when it reaches the correct criteria for that. So as of now, we have Tropical Storm Helene in the Western Caribbean, expected to strengthen into Hurricane Helene, possibly becoming a major Category 3 or higher storm before making landfall in Florida. From that point, it could be coming here and paying us a visit to East Tennessee. And that's where I'd like to go ahead and send it over to Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell, because Todd, before Helene even gets here, we could already see some flooding impacts across East Tennessee.